You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
I'm Amy with Northwest German Shepherd Rescue, and this beautiful young fella is Mojo. He is a very young male shepherd. He's probably around 6 months. Looks like he's got most of his adult teeth in, but just barely. So he's about a 6-month-old male. As you can see, he's beautiful. I don't know how well it shows up in the video, but his coloring, he's a black and tan with almost like a little bit of a dusty liver color to his face, which just gives him this very unique look to him. He's obviously very sweet with people. He's good with other dogs. Loves to play with them, but he does need a little bit of work on his introductions. He likes to introduce himself to new dogs by running up and barking at them. So he's getting a little bit of work on that here in his foster home, where we are teaching him that that is not the proper way to behave around other dogs. And if he wants to play with them, he's going to have to get himself, he's going to have to approach them a little bit differently. He's very smart. He picks up on things very quickly, but I don't think that he had a lot of training from his previous owner. He, you know, if you tell him something a couple of times, he seems to get it pretty well. But he still is, you know, he's kind of a pushy puppy, and so he needs to have a strong leader who doesn't let him push them around, so that he doesn't grow into that phase where he decides that he's the boss. We need to make sure that he's the somebody who is going to secure their position as leader in his pack, and then he'll be just fine. He loves to play with toys also. He's doing really well for having just shown up yesterday. So he's been with me for less than 24 hours, and already he's showing himself to be a very, very good little fella. He's going to have a very experienced home. We don't put puppies under 2 in homes where they haven't had German Shepherds before. So he'll need to have a home where he's got another, a very experienced family who's raised German Shepherds before. I think he'd do okay with or without another dog. I don't think that he has to live with another dog necessarily, but he certainly could. We could put him in a home with a female, maybe one that's a little older and a little patient with puppies. Kids could be in a home with older children, not younger children though, because he still is, even though he appears very calm right now, he's very rambunctious and tends to be very pushy. And so I wouldn't want to put him in a home with kids under, say, maybe 8 years old at the youngest. He has had an accident in my house, so we're working on the potty training. That's something you kind of have to expect when you're looking at puppies, that there's always going to be a chance that they may end up having accidents in the home, but we'll be working on that. He'll get in and get neutered this week, and he'll be ready for adoption by next week. If you'd like to meet Mojo, you can go to northwestgermanshepherd.org and fill out an application. We'll give you a call. You're a handsome boy, huh?
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.